Oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh my god!
Ultra thin graphics tablet. It's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so it seems I can just peel this off to take out the plastic wrapping. I don't think I'm going to be needing this, so just throw that around. The box seems to be a little bit beaten up, but hey, this was shipped all the way from China, I'm pretty sure, so. There we go. And let's see, we got that side open. I think we can just lift it out. Yes, perfect. There it is. I don't think there's any extra contents in the box, so we're just going to go ahead and set this thing aside. Pretty cool though. Smells like rubber. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. Here it is right here. You want to just go ahead and flip it over. I was looking at the back side, but here it is in all its glory. Ooh, that's going to be so satisfying to take off. Got ourselves the cord to actually connect this to your PC. Okay, I'm assuming this is the battery for the pen. And here it is right here. Let's go ahead and open that up right now. And that just slides right out. Here it is. That's cool. There we go. I can unscrew this pen. And that's where the battery goes. Okay, so I'm assuming I just stick this in and then put it in. It only requires one, and it's a AAA battery, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just do that, assuming that's it. Pen-wise. Let's see, we got ourselves over here 3 extra pin nibs and a nib picker to take out the nibs to replace. And then finally just this little booklet. It's probably a quick start guide. I probably won't be needing this. I can probably figure it out. This is probably for the drivers and stuff, so I will be needing this. I'll go ahead and install them right now. So, as long as you haven't been under a rock lately, you would have noticed that a lot of big YouTubers have been uploading videos on this Gaomon S56 graphics tablet. And I wanted to join in the bandwagon myself, so I decided to contact Gaomon myself, and they actually sent me a tablet. So it's actually pretty cool. If you're looking for an actual review for the specifications of this product, you can click the link in the description below, and that'll take you to a video where they actually talk about the nitty-gritty details of it. This video is going to talk about its applications in regards to Osu, the game. If you actually go to Gaomon's website, they actually market this tablet specifically towards Osu players. Because of this, I really wanted to try this tablet out myself to see if it could really do its job. I can confidently say, yeah, it's pretty good. The tablet that I currently use is a Wacom CTH-480. The retail price for this tablet when I first got it was $150. This Gaomon S56K is almost 1/5 of the price. Because Wacom is such a large brand, and the tablet costs way much more, it's going to have a lot more features that the Gaomon tablet won't have. However, I still believe that the Gaomon has all the features that an Osu player would care about, a pen and a pad. One thing that I really do need to get off of my chest though is that Gaomon really stresses the advertising on the flexibility of this tablet. And sure, that is actually true. This thing bends like it's no tomorrow and it still works perfectly fine afterwards. However, I can't see why a bending tablet would be any use to an Osu player. I mean, I guess it would be easier to like carry around if you were to go to LAN events, but like, well, what's the point of having a tablet that just like flops around? Anyways, that was just something that I just wanted to throw out there, just a piece of my thought. Who knows, maybe people are into that sort of stuff. As for its functionality, it does as advertised. You plug the tablet in, install the drivers, set your tablet area, and you're basically ready to go. There isn't any significant delay between my pen movements and what I see on the screen. The tablet itself is very large, so you can customize it, and its rubbery plastic type material that it's made out of gives you a pretty good grip on your wrist so that it doesn't slide around. Its pen sensing height is around 10mm, so there is some leeway room if you would like to be a hover like me. However, I will point out that the Wacom tablet does have a much higher pen sensing height, and since I'm used to that tablet, you may occasionally see that my cursor teleports every so often from my pen exceeding that height. All in all, I do believe that this is a pretty good choice for people looking to buy their first tablet or osu. However, there are some things about this specific tablet that really do concern me. Number one is the pen itself. Because the tablet uses a AAA battery to power the pen, it results in the pen being very heavy and very large. It concerns me to the point that I wonder if players with much smaller hands are able to grip the pen. Also, the weight is a huge issue in my opinion. Since players would normally be playing the game for a couple hours at a time, the heavier weight due to the battery can cause fatigue much more quickly than say a pen with a rechargeable battery built in. Luckily, there is a solution for this from another company called Huion, where they have developed a much smaller and lighter tablet pen that is actually compatible with the Gaomon S56K. However, that will set you back another $20. That sort of investment does make you question whether or not you do want to buy this tablet or not. Another thing that concerns me are the drivers for the Gaomon tablet itself. Now, if you were to use this tablet with its full area, this would not apply to you. However, for most players, they would actually customize their tablet area to specific values. However, since there are no values in the drivers, you're going to have to guesstimate what your tablet area is. I myself, when I was transferring my Wacom tablet area over to the Gaomon, I had to use an index card and draw my area on it in order to transfer it over to the Gaomon tablet, which was very time consuming. Other than those two main concerns, I don't really have any other problems with this tablet. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I do hope you all enjoyed. If you do want to find out more about the Gaomon tablet, there are links in the descriptions where you can find out more. I'll see you guys next time.
Try